Let's go to question 2. Give me Christy, give me Moshe.
Yes. Go Moshe!
All right, guys, here we go. We've got the top 5 answers on the board. Bad Santa's guilty pleasure is to do what in people's houses when he drops off gifts? Moshe.
Smash mom.
Has sex with.
Obviously, he's played Santa before. You can top it.
I'm gonna say he takes their booze.
Takes their booze.
Yeah.
That means remove liquor from the home. Takes their booze. Okay. Now you see both of the answers have a 2. So whoever chimed in first wins. This your call, Moshe.
My man. Yeah? Yeah, we're gonna play.
We're gonna play. Chelsea, Bad Santa's guilty pleasure to do what in people's house when he drops off the gifts?
Use the toilet?
Use the toilet. Use the toilet.
Good answer.
Good answer, Chelsea. Yes!
But he don't flush, though.
Dirty Santa.
Sabrina, Bad Santa's guilty pleasure is to do what in people's houses when he drops off gifts?
I think he's leaving coal.
Leaving coal.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
No! What?
Hey, Caleb only got 1 strike, man. Bad Santa's guilty pleasure is to do what in people's houses when he drops off gifts?
Doesn't eat the cookies.
He doesn't eat the
Doesn't
cookies.
eat the cookies.
Good answer.
Good answer.
All right, we got 2 strikes now. We got to be careful. No pass. Ash can steal Natasha. You look like you have something. Bad Santa's guilty pleasure do what in people's house?
Make a mess.
Yes!
Make a mess. Yeah!
Make a mess. Let's go, Velvet. Bad Santa's guilty pleasure is to do what in people's house when he drops off gifts?
He raids the fridge.
He raids the fridge. Number 3. Well, we'll be right back. We're playing Family Feud, everybody. All right, fellas, top 7 answers on the board. What might Mrs. Claus find in Santa's sleigh from an office Christmas party he stopped at?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Pass the play.
Good play, Steve.
Sir, what might Miss Claus find in the sleigh of an office party that he stopped at?
A worker.
A worker?
Yeah.
A worker. Okay, Miss Tina. What might Mrs. Claus find in Santa's sleigh from an office Christmas party he stopped at?
A condom.
Santa Claus. A condom.
It's a person, place, or thing.
Kristen, what might Mrs. Claus find in Santa's sleigh from an office Christmas party he stopped at?
I'm gonna say a stocking with presents.
Stocking with the present in it. Katie, what might Mrs. Claus find in Santa's sleigh from an office party he stopped at?
I'm gonna say Santa.
Okay. Santa.
You still have to say.
Eric, what might Mrs. Claus find in Santa's sleigh from an office Christmas party he stopped at?
Santa loves himself some cookies.
Santa loves some cookies. Sarah, what might Miss Claus find in Santa's sleigh from an office Christmas party he stopped at?
Office supplies.
Office supplies. At least you're happy. You got 2 strikes. You got to be careful, Miss Tina. Winchester family can steal.
A lampshade.
Lampshade. What might Mrs. Claus find in Santa's sleigh from an office Christmas party he stopped at?
We say mistletoe.
We say mistletoe. Number 3. All right, guys, here we go. We got top 8 answers on the board. If Santa Claus smoked marijuana, what might you leave out for him on Christmas Eve?
Cookies.
Cookies.
Milk.
Milk.
We're gonna play.
Santa Claus smoked weed. Marijuana. What might? The hood. I'm sorry. Santa Claus smoked marijuana. What might you leave out for him on Christmas Eve?
Well, I'm gonna hook him up and I'm gonna leave a joint out for him.
I'm gonna hook him up. I'm gonna roll him a fat one. Santa Claus gonna get a fat one rolled up. Alicia, Santa Claus smoked weed. What might you leave out for him on Christmas Eve?
Well, just in case, some kids see him, we don't want his eyes to be all red. We want to leave him some eye drops.
Good answer.
I've never smoked. I don't know anything about smoking, but yeah, I'm just gonna guess.
Some eye drops. Only 1 strike, D. Santa Claus smoked weed. What might you leave out for him on Christmas Eve?
Some booze.
Some booze. All right, we got 2 strikes. You got to be careful now. Ruger family can steal. Santa Claus smoked weed. What might you leave out for him on Christmas Eve?
I'm gonna leave him a bed so he can rest a little bit.
I'm gonna leave him a bed so he can rest a little bit. If Santa Claus smoked marijuana, what might you leave out for him on Christmas Eve?
Chips.
Chips. My mate. 7. 6. 5. 1. All right, guys, here we go. Top 6 answers on the board. Name a reason Santa Claus might refuse to come down someone's chimney.
They're naughty.
They're naughty.
There's a fire.
There's a fire. They're gonna play. Allison, give me a reason Santa Claus might not come down the chimney.
You don't have one.
You don't have one. David, give me a reason Santa Claus might not come down the chimney.
He might not be able to fit.
Might not fit down it. Miss Nancy, give me a reason Santa Claus might not come down the chimney.
He got bit by the dog as he was coming down.
Miss Nancy?
They took my answers.
Oh, they took your answer. But yeah, okay, but let me just ask you this question, though. When the last time you seen a dog in the fireplace? Something about a dog. Make a name a reason Santa Claus might not come down the chimney.
It's not Christmas.
It's not Christmas. All right, Kevin, name a reason Santa Claus. We got 2 strikes. Get ready, family. Name a reason Santa Claus might refuse to come down someone's chimney.
Because the chimney's closed. The flue's closed.
The chimney's closed. Y'all ready? This where the answers get good at that. Come on, Allison, name reason Santa Claus might refuse to come down somebody's chimney.
He doesn't like them.
Santa Claus don't like them. Name a reason Santa Claus might refuse to come down someone's chimney.
There's no milk and cookies.
There's no milk and cookies. Number 3. Point values are triple. Top 4 answers on the board. Here we go. If Mrs. Claus kicks Santa out of the house, where might he spend the night?
In the barn with the reindeers.
In the barn with the reindeers. Pass the point.
You're gonna play, Steve.
Lance, if Mrs. Claus kicks Santa out of the house, where might he spend the night?
With the elves.
With
Steve.
the elves.
With the elves.
Selena, if Mrs. Claus kicks Santa out of the house, where might he spend the night?
On the couch.
On the couch. Mel, if Mrs. Claus kicks Santa out of the house, where might he spend the night?
In the sled.
In the sled. Timbria, 1 answer left. If it's there, your family wins the game. If it's not there, you're still alive, you only have 1 strike. Timbria, if Mrs. Claus kicks Santa out of the house, where might he spend the night?
South Pole.
Good answer, baby. Right. Good answer, baby.
The South Pole, on the other side of the earth, direct opposite, that's long flight. Just go down there.
He got a sled to take him
Yeah,
there.
but what she said, just get out the house tonight. It took him, it's a 4-day ride down to the...
Not with Santa Claus.
It's okay, Timbria. I know you're arguing with me. It could be up here. Well, let's see if it's up here. The South Pole. All right, we got 1 answer left, Jeff. If it's there, your family wins the game. But this time you have 2 strikes. If it's not there, the other family can steal and they will win the game.
With a friend or family member.
With a friend or family member for the win. One answer left. If it's there, your family steals, your family wins the game. If it's not there, the Goodner family wins the game. Here we go. If Mrs. Claus kicks Santa out of the house, where might he spend the night?
The doghouse.
This is for the win. The doghouse. Top 6 answers on the board, ladies. Here we go. Name something Santa Claus might stop to do while he's delivering presents.
Smoke.
Smoke?
Yeah.
Stop and smoke.
Eat.
Eat. Real play. Marilyn, something Santa Claus might stop to do while he's delivering presents.
Santa Claus would stop and call Miss Claus.
Yeah. Good answer.
She's looking for him. He gone all night.
You've never been married?
No, never.
Yeah. A dude gets one night out, he's not calling back home. Nah. Call Miss Santa Claus.
Okay.
Santa Marla. Name something Santa Claus might stop to do while he's delivering presents.
See his mistress.
Stop and see his mistress.
It's all right.
All right, Derek, we got 2 strikes. We got to be careful. Casal family can steal. Something Santa Claus might do while he's delivering presents. Stop and do.
He has to go pee.
He got to go pee. That's right. Gotta go pee. George, 2 strikes. Other family can steal. Something Santa Claus might stop to do while he's delivering presents.
Rest, Steve.
Stop and rest.
Yes. Good answer. That's a great answer, baby. Yeah.
Dion, 2 strikes. Other family can steal. Give me something Santa might stop and do while he's delivering presents.
He'd stop and open some of those presents.
Okay, come on.
That's a good answer.
Santa Claus is a thief opening gifts that don't belong to him.
Yeah.
All right, family. Name something Santa Claus might stop to do while he's delivering presents.
Feed the reindeer.
Feed the reindeer. Number 6. Hey, 4. Top 8 answers on the board. Name a reason Santa Claus's brother is jealous of him.
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
Where he lives, North Pole.
Where he lives. Pass the play.
We're playing this
DJ, name a reason Santa Claus brother's jealous of him.
Because he's Santa Claus, that's why.
Because he's Santa Claus.
Yeah, good answer.
Miss Rhonda, name a reason Santa Claus brother's jealous of him.
Because he gets to wear that snazzy red suit.
Because of that snazzy red suit. Lenny, only 1 strike. Give me a reason Santa Claus brother's jealous of him.
By him flying through the air in a sleigh.
Because he flying through the air in a sleigh. Hey, Shannon, name a reason Santa Claus brother's jealous of him.
Because Santa only works on Christmas. He's off the other 364 days a year.
Wow. Santa only worked 1 night. All right, we got 2 strikes now, David. We got to be careful. The Rhonda family could steal the reason Santa Claus brother jealous of him. Hate him.
His amazing beard, Steve.
His amazing beard. Name a reason Santa Claus brother's jealous of him.
He has elves.
Yes.
Because he has elves. Number 8. Number 6.
Kids' best toys.
5.
Jolly ho ho ho.
3.
Milk and cookies.
Ladies, we got top 6 answers on the board. Here we go. We ask 100 women, name something Santa Claus has that you wouldn't want your man to have. Penny?
Belly.
A belly. Pass the play.
Play.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Wendy, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, Steve. How are you?
Good. Well, introduce everybody.
I will. This is my beautiful cousin, Penny. Next to her is her brother. We call him Brada.
Hello?
Next to him is my very talented cousin, Annette. And last but not least, our single and ready to mingle niece, Alyssa.
All right, man, let's play the game. We talked to 100 women. Now, name something Santa Claus got you wouldn't want your man to have.
A beard.
A beard. Wow. A beard. Hey, Annette. Talk to 100 women. Give me something Santa Claus has you wouldn't want your man to have.
Santa suit.
The suit.
The suit.
Yeah. The suit. Well. Little Miss Single ready to mingle. Here we go. Talk to 100 women. Give me something Santa Claus has you wouldn't want your man to have.
How about those stinky reindeer?
Don't want him pulling up in the reindeer.
Yeah!
100 women, give me something Santa Claus has you wouldn't want your man to have.
I
Wendy.
wouldn't want to have any elves around.
Wouldn't want to have no elves around. You and all your little friends. Talk to 100 women. Something Santa Claus has you wouldn't want your man to have.
How about the responsibility of making those millions of toys?
The responsibility of making all the toys. Brada, we got one answer left, man. You can clear the board, but you only got one strike. 100 women. Something Santa Claus has you wouldn't want your man to have.
His hair.
His hair?
Right.
His hair. Top 6 answers on the board, ladies. Here we go. If Santa Claus upgraded to a jet, what would he do with his reindeer? Miss Cindy.
Fire him.
Fire them. Pass the play. Anthony, Santa Claus upgraded to a jet. What would he do with the reindeer?
I guess barbecue 'em. Good eating. Good eating.
Good answer, Dad.
Anthony said that's good eating. Barbecue.
All right.
Ant? Yeah, man, just stare at somebody else.
No.
And if Santa Claus upgraded to a jet, what would he do with his reindeer?
They're giving out pony rides now, Steve.
They're giving out pony rides.
All right.
Devontae? Yeah, I know you probably got a question about this, so we're talking about Santa Claus now. Let's see. If Santa Claus upgraded to a jet, what would he do with his reindeer?
Take him to go to the grocery store.
Good answer. It's up there, Steve. Good answer.
Come on. Come on, we're going to the store. Keep up. Take him to go down to the store. got one strike, Andrea. So if Santa Claus upgraded to a jet, what would he do with his reindeer?
Give them as gifts.
Give them as gifts. All right, Miss Cindy, we got 2 strikes. We got to be careful now. The Shook family can steal. If Santa Claus upgraded to a jet, what would he do with his reindeer?
Sell them.
Sell them. All right, Anthony, we got 2 strikes. Shook family can steal. Santa Claus upgraded to a jet. What would he do with his reindeer?
Use them as pets.
Use them as pets. Use them as pets. Now, we only got one answer left. If Santa Claus upgraded to a jet, what would he do with his reindeer, Ant?
He made them. Good answer. Breed.
Oh, breed them. Oh, breed them. Breed them, made them. If Santa Claus upgraded to a jet, what would he do with his reindeer?
He's gonna take them with him on the jet.
Take them with him on the jet. Wow.